Have a tall chest from Pennsylvania, all walnut. This is a massive piece of furniture dating 1750 to 1790 maybe. Massive piece of furniture. 68 inches tall. When they did high boys, which are of course tall, they split them in the middle. They had the base section and the upper section so that they were taken apart and easily moved. This thing is not easily moved. It weighs well over 300 pounds. All solid walnut, as you can see. These two brasses up here, bring the light over. These are original to the piece. But these brasses down here are later 18th century. And you can see kind of the shadow there of these brasses failed because these drawers are so massive and so heavy. Now for these little drawers up here, these two, those brasses are fine. But once you get down to say this bottom drawer, that's huge. And it weighs a lot. Almost takes two people to carry that. That's how much that weighs. So when you pull on it, such as this, these small ones failed, probably in this area. So they replaced them with bigger, more appropriate brasses. Still hand cast brasses. In fact, let's see if you can tell. Let's bring this one up. I'll bring the light over. All right, let's see. Let's see if I get that to fall. See how thick that is up against the wood? That one's not so thick. See, it's all done by hand. See the difference? It's all done by hand. This entire piece, of course, is done by hand. Beautiful, huge bracket feet. And I'll take out a drawer up front, up top, and show you the original. You can see down here, there's your handmade nuts. They're round. And your handmade bolt. If I get a little closer, hopefully this will focus. It's trying. See if I can go. I guess it's not gonna do it. Pull away a little, there you go. It's all done. Those bolts took a brass smith a lot of time to make because he has to take a file and make those threads. And then this on the back has this little piece of wood there, which is kind of odd. Never seen it before. But both small drawers have it. And it fits in that little hole there. Can't quite figure out why. So you can see these have dust boards on the bottom. All drawers have dust boards, so as the drawer goes up and down or in and out, it creates wood dust, and that would fall on the clothing in the next drawer below it. This is why this is so heavy. And so the wood inside, because very little air hits it because of these very tight-fitting drawers and the dust boards, the wood looks almost fresh. So I'm going to put this drawer back in. I'll put the camera down for a minute, because even this little drawer is extremely heavy. Walnut is heavy. Nice molding. This entire molding here, remember, is carved out of one piece of wood. This all the way down to here is one piece of wood and is done by hand. Different size planes. It's all done by hand. So quite the neat little chest. Little pegs holding the dust boards in. There's your dust board. They put them in from the rear. And this has got a cutout all the way to the back. A little bit of a groove that these fit in and then are secured by that square pin. You see over to the right now. They drilled a round hole and purposely made squarish pegs because that would hold. And after 240 plus or so years for this piece, look how good this is. Original finish. You know, people back then, they made furniture to last. Not like today where you get particle board. So there you go. Hard to date, these poles are typical 1750s, and then they stopped using them in 1790. So it's a Chippendale piece. Queen Anne was prior to this. And there's they're all hand cast. A lot of imperfections, which makes this a unique piece. So 1750, 1790, most likely Pennsylvania, as Pennsylvania really kind of liked tall chests. But Pennsylvania generally had, along this edge, reeding, and sometimes OG bracket feet, OG shaped, instead of these typical brackets. So this could also be extreme southeast Pennsylvania, not Philadelphia, because it doesn't have the Philadelphia style. And it could also be adjacent Maryland. Really nice piece. Years ago, this piece in 2000, 2005 would go for well in excess of $10,000. Now you can buy them far less than that. Very heavy. Thanks for watching.